Hi traders, I want to welcome you to another trading week. In this video, I'll be sharing with you my analysis of the forex market for this week, the 24th to 28th of June 2024. My name is Ruti Molawale. I'm a financial market analyst, a forex trader, and mentor. And if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please click the subscribe button below and also click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. All right, so let's get started. And the first instrument I'll be analyzing for this week is the dollar index, the USDX. Now here we have the USDX on the daily time frame, and you can see that price is currently trading at a resistance level. And if price is unable to break above that level, we're expecting a minor decline, in price. Though in the real sense, I still have a long-term bullish outlook on the dollar. If I go over to the weekly time frame, I can clearly see that price, has been bouncing off this trend line. So if price breaks above that resistance zone, then we can see that price will actually eventually push up to the next resistance level on the weekly time frame. But what we're seeing now is that on the daily, we're just at a resistance level on the dollar index. So if that resistance level holds, there could be some minor retracement before we have a bullish continuation. And if you flip down to the 15 minutes time frame, what I'm currently saying is we have price trading around this trend line, and we may have a pattern that may end up looking like a head and shoulder pattern, which will lead to a decline. So I have a short-term bearish outlook on the dollar index. And looking at the USD which is the second instrument I want to look at, we can see that price actually is trading around a resistance tone support level, which led to an initial bullish movement on the USDCHF. Now, if we flip down to the 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see that we have a falling wedge pattern on the USDCHF, which is an indication of a potential, bullish breakout. Now, price already broke out of the trend line, forming a pattern that looks, that's looking a lot like an inverse head and shoulder. It's possible we may have a completion of this kind of pattern we had previously there, and ultimately we're looking at a bullish, massive bullish breakout on the USDCHF. Now this one is a 4-hour setup, so it's a swing. So on swing on USDCHF, I expect a bullish movement on the USDCHF. Now coming down to Euro USD on the daily time frame, we can see that price is bouncing off this trend line on the daily time frame, and we might see a continuation in that direction also. So if we zoom down to the 4-hour, we're seeing a pattern that looks a bit like a double bottom formation, and we can take it a step further to the 1-hour time frame, and we may have a trend line right here. And we have a pattern that looks like a triangle pattern. And if price is able to break out above here, we are expecting a slight bullish movement on the Euro USD. So I hold a bullish outlook on the Euro USD. And next, I'll look at the US oil, that's the USO USD. And we can clearly see that price recently hit a support toned resistance level on the daily time frame, and we have a candlestick pattern here that looks a bit close to a tweezer top, both of them indicating a bearish movement on the US oil. So we're expecting a crash on US oil right from the daily time frame, and we can switch over to the 4-hour, and currently we can see that we even already have a bearish candle on the US oil. But then we can clearly see also that we're having a rising wedge pattern, and we may end up with a pattern that will look, that may look rather like a head and shoulder. We might have, a retracement, then ultimately a bearish breakout. But generally, all I'm looking out for is a bearish breakout on the US oil. So I'm bearish on the US oil on the 4-hour time frame. And next we look at is the USD CAD. Now this is USD CAD on the daily time frame. You can see that price is bouncing off this trend line, and this is the third time price is in the trend line. And the last Friday candle closed as a rejection candle on the daily time frame. So technically, we should be looking at a bullish movement on the Euro CAD. And if I flip over to the 1 hour time frame, what I can see currently is a formation of an inverse head and shoulder pattern, which will lead to a bullish movement on the Euro CAD. And we can take it a step further by drawing the trend line right here and another one at the back, forming a falling wedge pattern. So generally, we're looking out for a bullish breakout on the Euro CAD. Now, entry could be when price breaks above the neckline. That can be the first entry. And the second entry could be when price breaks above the trend line up there. But generally, we're bullish biased on the Euro CAD. And the next instrument I want to analyze is the GBP-CHF. Now, this is the GBP-CHF on the daily time frame, and we can see that price hit a support level on the daily time frame, and we can see a slight bullish movement from last week, which on 4 hour is evolving into an inverse head and shoulder pattern, which will lead to a bullish breakout. Now, the neckline of this inverse head and shoulder is this region that we can see right here. So once price breaks out above this region, then we are expecting a bullish movement on the GBP-CHF. At least price is expected to hit the next, most recent high, which can be taken as a resistance level on the 4 hour time frame. So I'm bullish biased on the GBP-CHF. And I'll look at the GBP-AUD next, and this is the GBP-AUD on the daily time frame. We can see price is bouncing off this trend line, and last Friday candle closed also as a rejection candle, which is giving us a bullish bias on the GBP-AUD. And if we flip down to the 1 hour time frame, we can see a pattern that looks a little like an inverse head and shoulder, which will lead to a bullish breakout. But then we can still also draw our trend lines to have a falling wedge pattern just as an additional analysis to that. So we have a falling wedge pattern, and we can clearly see that price has broken out, above the trend line, giving us a bullish bias already. So we have a minor resistance here. So if a new candle opens above this current minor resistance, we'll see a bullish movement on the GBP-AUD. And finally, we have the Euro New Zealand. On the daily time frame, we can see that price hit a support level, a support zone recently, and that even extends, way back to June 2023 thereabouts. So in the last 1 year, price has not broken out below this support zone. That level has been holding. So currently, price hit that level again. And if you flip down to the 4 hour time frame, we can clearly see that we can draw a falling wedge pattern right on this price levels we're seeing at the moment. So we have a falling wedge. Now, it's possible this might lead into a double bottom pattern, which can give us a massive bullish breakout, while this level here, will be the neckline. So if it works out that way, then that means we're looking out for a bullish outlook or a bullish breakout on the Euro New Zealand. All right, so that's going to be all for my analysis for today. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please click the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. And also, you can like this video, you can share it if it's so informative, like it, share it, drop a comment in the comment section. All right, I'll see you in my next video. Take care and bye for now.